Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video, we got a little bit of a paint testing. So, Army Painter sent me out a ton of stuff recently. Among it, this starter set for their speed paints. Now, I've been really interested to get into the speed paints, and I want to have a look at them on my own. I haven't actually used anything in this box, and this is going to be a first time try for me, giving you my first hand opinions of what I think. Now, many things have been said about speed paints over time. I know there's been plenty of people talking about them all over YouTube, but I wanted to do my own little video and talk about what I think about them. And so in today's video, we're going to take a look at, first of all, what's inside this box, and then I'm going to paint a mini. I've got this Agatha mini from Moonstone I want to paint up in speed paints. So we'll do her entirely in speed paint. She's just been base coated with the Wraithbone spray from Citadel. Now, speaking of Citadel, that's been something that this paint set has been, I guess, likened to, is the contrast paints. This was very heavily marketed, I guess, as a similar product to contrast. It does have some differences. Apparently, it doesn't take paints over the top very nicely. It can rub off. There are ways around that, and we can talk about them in a later video talking painting over speed paint. You know, the things I've not tried personally myself, because once again, haven't tried speed paints, but I've heard other people say it, and so we'll put them all to the test. But I want to have a look at this. This is a nice little starter set here they sent us out. Unfortunately, they were out of stock of the big ones when they sent us some stuff, so we got the little one for now. But it's got yellow, it's got orange, it's got red, blue, purple, bone, green, skin tone, leather, and a grey, which would be good for some non-metallic metal. So now let's have a look at what's inside the box to begin with. So first of all, straight away, I dig that we get a brush with this. This is cool. So monster brush, so that's definitely for something larger, but that's pretty cool. Army Painter also sent me out a couple of their brushes to try. So what have we got in here? We've got an Insane Detail, a Regiment, and a small dry brush, so I don't have a monster. And then I also have a spare Regiment brush that came in the Mega Paint set they sent me. But we've got all the colours in here. First of all, you know, as someone who, I guess, stereotypically, I am a GW paint person, it is nice to see dropper bottles. Dropper bottles make me happy. Enjoying exploring other paints. There's definitely a lot more. And so you get 10 paints in total, a nice, good variety of colours. I think you could do pretty much every miniature you have with just these colours. What else do we got inside the box? Cool. I'm going to send us an Armor Painter painting guide, which is really nice, showing us through a bunch of the different steps. Effectively, though, we know what we're doing with this stuff. This is just put on and apply. There's not much more to this. These are cool. I like that these come with their paints. Something I found really nice about their paint sets too, and I'm not too sure if this is on the speed paint ones, but a lot of their paint sets, like the main one, like when I got the Mega Paint set, a lot of their other paint sets don't include paints from that set, which is really nice. Like I got Skin Tone paint set as well, and we'll definitely look into that in a lot more. But we're going to go away. We're going to get Agatha, and we're going to have a paint of her. And so to start us off, we are going to go with some Crusader skin. We've got a little bit on our palette. Once again, because these are like wash-like, I guess, you don't want to use a wet palette when applying them. So we're just going to get a bit on our brush. I'm just going to go into the areas that are skin. Get a bit more on our brush, I think. First time, not looking too strong. There we go. See that shading and the highlighting. So do we need to apply like more than one coat, or should we be applying this? There we go. A little bit thicker. She's well down on her arms. You do need a bit of control when using these because... But we're aiming for a quick, not fantastic paint job on Agatha. But we'd like it to look nice as we can, so just being a little bit neat where we can. She's got her leg showing. My first instinct is be relatively liberal with these paints. You probably want a couple of coats. Is my first thought on these. But the skin does look pretty nice. Probably wait for that to dry and we can come back with another coat of that. But you can see the skin goes and puts through a nice amount of tone. So we're going to go through. We're going to try a colour on a larger area next. Alrighty, so we've got Agatha again here. Now we've got some blood red, I believe it's called. Yep, blood red. It's just like a nice true sort of red. Now, we're going to apply this on the top part of the fabric here. So we're going to go here. Well, that's got a really nice rich red tone to it. Really see that red tone. Larger area where I'm able to pull it. I feel like it's so much easier to do these colors on a larger area where I'm able to like put more of the color down and just pull it around. So I'll come back once I'm done with the red. And so something similar to the contrast, different ones of these do have different effects. So I'm going to go back with that flesh tone and I'm going to see whether a second coat of it will bring that flesh into that sort of, getting rid of a little bit more of that white undertone. And that's definitely doing it. Just 2 layers of the flesh one rather than one is certainly doing it for me. The tone is much, much nicer, I think, now. A much stronger tone. So we're going to finish off the rest of the model and we're going to take a look at her after we've done her entirely in these colors. And so this is Agatha all done. We've used all the different Army Painter speed paints on this, a bunch of them. We've used the orange on there, we've got the red, the purple, we've used the grey as a non-metallic metal on there. We've used the leather, we used that for the wood and for the shoes. And we've got the red there, the red on the thing, the purple, the leather, so the skin tone, and then we've got the grey there as well, showing off a few of the different colours. But all in all, like, this took me, what, 5 minutes to paint. For 5 minutes work, I think that's fantastic. Definitely be looking into ways that, like, you can upgrade your models later, but I think with some really cool basing, this would be a really nice mini to have on the tabletop. And look, it's going to get your minis on the table nice and quick, which I think is a fantastic thing. You know, paint on a mini like this is better than no paint at all. So this gets a big thumbs up in my book. But if you've had experience with Army Painter speed paints, let us know in the comments below what you think of them. I'd love to hear from everyone down in the comments below. And so that's the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And drop us a comment down below letting us know what you enjoyed about the video. If you'd like to come help support the channel in another way, you can do so either by joining our Patreon or YouTube members, or grabbing some channel merch off our merch store on Teespring, which is on our YouTube store as well. You can also come chat with me and other members of our little community here and our Discord server, which is linked down in the video's description, along with the Patreon and YouTube members links. And as a special shout out to all those Patreons and YouTube members, we'd like to give them all a shout out. So thank you to our Patreons: Christian Weir, James Soren, Greenskins Gaming, AJC, Kenny Lowell, Outer and Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, The Rising Ape, Q Dynamic, Agu, Anthony B, Anton Nilsson, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, Derek, and Giapi390. And a special thank you to our YouTube members: Greenroost Gaming, Kenton Young, Chris Wallace, Ronya, Locke Lorick, The Johnny84, David Ellsworth, Revenar, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Sean Scott, Pink Nico Fire, and Robin Mankiller as well. Lastly, a special thanks to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork for the channel, and to everyone who comes on the channel and helps us create everything we do. Thank you all for watching once again, everyone. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.